the title of my contact is Aunt Bee and Her Critters. Hi boys and girls, I'm Aunt Bee, and I have a very interesting job at the Bugsville Exterminating Company. Every day I get to see some interesting and gross critters. Let me tell you about some critters I saw just a few days ago. Last Monday, I received a call from Pastor Roach at the Bugsville Church. He was very concerned about some critters he saw. He said they were everywhere and I needed to go fast. So I grabbed my tool bag, hopped in my trusty Bubblegum truck, and headed over to the church. When I arrived, the secretary told me to check all the places mentioned by the pastor. So first, I went to the sanctuary. There were many signs that the critters had been here. Gum wrappers were everywhere. Paper and Kleenexes were all over the place. I knew what critter this was, so I yanked out my spray and quickly got to work. Ah! Look at this big thing! Oh, I call him disrespect. Stand back, folks. We're going in. Whoa, what nastiness. Next, I headed to the choir. This one would be easy to spot. So I quickly got to work to rid this choir of this critter. Oh, there it is! I call this one the green-eyed monster, also known as jealousy. When someone doesn't get to sing the solo in church or get to sing the special in choir, this critter always shows up. Jealousy can ruin a choir in a hurry. Next, I headed to the fellowship hall. This is where all the important groups in the church meet. I almost always know what I will find here. So I looked, and I looked. Oh, and there they were! Envy bugs. When someone sees someone else getting more attention than they are, this critter always shows up. It will take my most powerful treatment to get rid of all the envy. Look out! She's gonna blow! Once I had all the envy taken care of, I went to the final location, the nursery. I see this critter in a lot of church nurseries. Yep, you guessed it. It was gossip. Did you know that the Bible of James tells us that the tongue is a little member, but boasteth great things? Behold, how great a matter a little fire kindleth. And if the Bible tells us that the tongue is like fire, I brought what puts out fire, water. Oh, there it is! Woo. Oh, I wouldn't want this around my kids. I felt proud as I checked all the places mentioned by the pastor where he had seen these critters. Disrespect, envy, jealousy, and gossip. I felt proud as I threw them in my disposal bag. As I headed back to the shop, I was sure I'd gotten rid of all the critters at the Bugsville Church. But then, the next day, I received another call from the pastor. The critters were back. They had been seen by others and the pastor. So I thought about what I could do, and then I came up with the perfect answer. I couldn't do this on my own, but I had the perfect solution for the pastor. So that's what I'm doing today. You can watch me as I get it ready. Yep, this will take care of the critters of the Bugsville Church. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, and with all thy words. I'll add this one in for good measure, too. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I wrote these instructions for the pastor. Sprinkle powder generously on critters. Use twice on Sunday and once on Wednesday night. Extra sprinkling may be required for highly contaminated areas. Once powder completely covers the critters, results are guaranteed. Well, boys and girls, I have to get this over to the church. These critters need to be gone today. If you have any of these critters in your life, be sure to use this exact remedy. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. And thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Nobody wants to be around someone with icky, stinky bugs all over them. Bye, guys.